Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 13 want to present about Muslim scholar Tuan Guru Ni Abdul Aziz Nikmat. This e-book was complete by 10 members of Group 13 and we organized the title of the content into 10 parts. In preface, we explained that we chose Tuan Guru Ni Abdul Aziz as our research figure because he was respected scholar, leader and educator who made a lasting impact on Malaysia society. He was known for applying Quran and Sunnah teaching to social, political and moral life. His character also continues on inspire Muslim today.
Next, we will take a look at his profile. Tuan Guru Ni Abdul Aziz Nikmat was a well-known scholar and political figure in Malaysia. He was born in 1931 and he passed away on 10 February 2015 due to first-stage prostate cancer. Next, we continue with his educational background. At the age of 6, he attended national school and he continued his studies at Pondok Kubakaria under the guidance of Dr. Nadia. At the age of 9, he pursued his studies in Terengganu and he furthered his studies in India and Egypt. After returning to Malaysia, he began his career as a religious teacher and preacher. He entered politics in 1967 through Parti Islam Malaysia PAS. He also had a various key positions such as Vice Commissioner of Kelantan, Chief Ulama of PAS Central and the Member of Parliament.
Next, moving on, contribution in the form of writing. Tuan Guru Ni Aziz written work include two significant books which is Istanbuli and SYAFIQAH. Both reflect his belief that Islamic system be applied in modern governance. Beyond book, he also produced policy circular, turning Islamic philosophy into a real administrative action. For example, covering Hijri calendar, JavaScript and entertainment guideline. Next, moving on, method of lectures. We have known that Tuan Guru Ni Aziz, since he was young, give good advice to the public, respectful debate and using Al-Quran method in his da'wah, even when he was criticized and radical. He also traveled across the mosques for talk and ceramah, including Masjid Muhammadi, Masjid Pulau Melaka, alternate time between Maghrib and Isya for lectures.
We moved to contribution in talk. In 1990, he introduced three main principles for the government. First, ubudiyah, which is working is a form of worship to Allah, not just for money. Second, mas'uliyah. This means being responsible and honest to avoid corruption. Third, itqan, doing work seriously and consistently for the best quality. So next, leadership reforms. He used these ideas to make big changes in Kelantan, such as stopping all gambling activities like Toto, controlling alcohol sales and closing unhealthy entertainment centres. Also abolishing negotiated tenders for timber areas to ensure absolute transparency. Next, we move on to significant contribution and relevance today. First, he combined Islam and modern politics. He showed everyone that a government can be modern, successful and strictly follow Islamic rules at the same time. Second, leadership by example. He was famous for his good or very humble lifestyle. He lived in a simple house and did not take high salaries, which proved his high integrity. Third, a role model for the future. His clean leadership is the best example for young leaders today on how to manage a country with honesty.
On the leadership background of Tuan Guru Ni Abdul Aziz. His leadership journey began in 1919 when he was given the mandate to lead the Kelantan state government. Although many critics lead Many critics initially underestimate him and predict his administration will collapse within 3 months, but the history proved them was wrong. This success was built upon a 5 leadership philosophy. Number 1, philosophy of leadership. He broke away from conventional norms, bringing in a political mindset that was entirely different from the previous BN administration. Number 2, sources and reference. He aligned state policy directly with the Quran and Sunnah, which led to initiatives like the Month of Prayer campaign. Number 3, roles and responsibility. He viewed leadership through a spiritual lens, recognizing scholars as the true successors of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number 4, trait and personality. He led by example, even taking a pay cut to foster a clean, corruption-free government. Number 5, 3 principles of administration. Underpinning all of these were 3 principles. First, ubudiyah, or worshipping through service. Second, mas'uliyah, which means absolute accountability. And lastly, itqan, for executing duties with excellence. Legacy and relevant. Even though he passed away in 2015, his influence and philosophy remain highly relevant in Malaysian politics and society today. The Islamic value he championed continue to serve as a lasting reference across modern era. In conclusion, Tuan Guru Ni Abdul Aziz Nikmat proved that faith-based leadership can be both highly principled and effective. His personal character, living modestly and holding himself accountable before Allah, set a timeless standard. Ultimately, a true leadership is measured not by power, but by service to Allah and to the people. That's conclude our presentation. That's all from us. Thank you very much.